I don't know how we'll entice them to do it. Oh, you know what? Gosh, I really wanted to see what's at these communication hubs here. Hello everyone, the Ranks is here. And welcome back to No Man's Sky, episode 299. We're on this airless world, no power hotspot nearby. Some incredibly far away B-level deposit and a sea-level gas deposit that is much closer. Which that means this is going to be oxygen. Now why is it... Oh no, it fixed itself. Okay, so let's lift off. And then put a little bit of distance between us and the area we just scanned. Maybe come up here to the top of this mountain. And this odd terrain structure here. Yeah, let's land here. Because if we can't find a geomagnetic power spot, then... yeah, that's not going to help us out at all. Sun is setting. So here's my question. If we really, really want to build a base that's going to benefit somebody, should we even try to build it here? As much as this world may hold the perfect spot to gather rust, if all galactic core paths are going to take you to the same handful of stars, then I imagine those are the player hubs. And anything we build adjacent to that, for anybody trying to rush to that star, we won't be found. No hotspot, B-level ore, no gas spot. You know what? I'm over it. I say let's stop fighting against the pull of the game, and let's go to the star it's trying to take us to, right? Because it's obvious the Ceti Alpha 78 is a big deal. And as much as we could try to jump to these other stars, it looks like a lot of these other stars are going to also not be as close as this one. In fact, if you look at this star, it's 3066. So let's see. This star is, yep, 31, which matches what I thought. It's not as close. This one is 31. This one is 3000. Okay, so this is one that is probably also an entry point. So there are very specific points. And this just happens to be the one that we're being taken to. Look at this. It's got quite a few different planets. Oh, I don't know what's going to happen. Let's do it. Alright. I would expect to see many player bases in this system. I see a few. Whoa. Okay, that might just be one person's... What? Aggressive sentinels. Always the case. Always. So this has got to be one person's... No. This is not... This is a handful of bases here. Okay, let's go see what's over here. Well, this is quite a few little bases. I didn't even scan this planet. So there's a beacon here with a landing pad, but I'll bite. Let's see what we have here. Blistering damp. Sure, well, we have a portal terminus, we have a handful of things. Well, first things first, let's get our freighter here. And let's take a trip around to some of these other bases. Set up on that geomagnetic hotspot. Oh my. Okay. So you've got SA Sniper's base and Stoneball's base. What's a lot of little bases here. So these don't really seem to be anything necessarily provided. These seem to be just decorative in nature. Which there's nothing wrong with that. Except that is something over there. Probably some sort of harvesting center. But I don't know if we're going to have time to look at all these other bases and set up our own. Okay, fair enough. Well, I've quickly lost my taste for this. Because I think people put stuff here just to put it here. Which I don't begrudge them for that. Gosh knows I've done that plenty of times. And we can't summon our ship anywhere here. Well, then it looks like we need to take our Azure Spark right on back to our craft at the landing pad. Okay, we're just going to recharge everything, apparently. What I would like to do is scan the other planet. Actually, I bet all the planets in this system have already been scanned. Of course they have. Low atmosphere planet with rusted metal and magnetized ferrite. Lades Delta. That's where we want to be. That's where we want to be. Let's do it. As nice as it is to set up a little beach house here on this planet, and it is nice, don't get me wrong, we're still gonna take a photo of it. Sort of a little last stop rest area. Oh, we're gonna scan you. Grows lungs after birth, okay. We'll do a flyby. We'll still look at these other bases in a flyby. Yeah, kind of cool. Okay. Let's check out M. Owen's base. Yeah. Oh my. That looks a little extensive. what have we here? Just way, way up into the sky. My question is, how do you get your base computer up here? Interesting. Okay, well, it's time to leave our mark. And hopefully it's one that people come by and see. I don't know how we'll entice them to do it. Oh, you know what? Gosh, I really wanted to see what's at these communication hubs here. They seem just so out in the middle of nowhere. I bet it's a really good ship or something. Maybe. Maybe this is where the portal is? The mind races. What could be over here? A whole lot of nothing? No, we're gonna land and see what's here. No, we're gonna do this. I gotta read these messages. My curiosity will not let me rest until I see what these say. 2020... Lion new... Oh, people leaving their stamp. Stay home, stay safe. Every atom in my body came... Wait, what? Every atom in my body came from the stars. Legrand. February 2020. Hello there. Whoa, that's a neat looking creature. Why did everybody focus their message things here? I feel like there should be a base here, and it just hasn't loaded up, maybe? Nope, nope, I'm sticking with my original assessment. We need to go see this dead planet. And it is Lades Delta. Let's find it. Not it. No, there's the total Earth-like aggressive sentinels right at the gate. Charred planet. There it is. I'm not seeing any base icons on it. But I suppose you never know. I suppose if we get over here and we can find a reasonable spot for rusted metal. I mean, really, if we can find a rusted metal deposit next to a geomagnetic power source, we're in business. Oh, what have we got? Trade frequency. Get out of here. No desire to talk to you. Waste my time. I should shoot you next time. Alien melody detected? Wait. What happened? Did we not get it? Because we're like too close to the atmosphere or something? Oh, man. That's rough. I wanted to see what an alien melody was. Dang. Look at this, all these different craters. My. How incredibly flat. this planet is. Wow. Look at this. Crazy flat. Crazy flat. No magnetic hotspot, an A-level mining spot. Let's see what we get. I mean, even if we can't get a geomagnetic power, if we get an A-class rust deposit, we're setting up shop. Alright. It's the moment of truth. What do we got? Rusted metal. A-class. And a C-class gas deposit? Oh, could this be oxygen? Oh my. We're just getting pushed right along here, yeah. How about let's aim at the anomaly and go for that. I mean, the oxygen is, you know, it's going to be, yeah, C-class, it's going to be oxygen. It's the only thing it can be on a planet like this, as I understand it. Well, shoot, that very much settles it. Let's... No geomagnetic hotspot. I don't even know. I wonder if those are a thing you can even get on a dead planet like this. But look how flat everything is. Okay, well, we're going to split the difference between these two. Okay, maybe not split the difference. But we don't want to be really far away from either one. We want to be able to reach both just fine without any base shenanigans, because all that did was cause a lot of problems. Even though we were kind of told how to defeat it. So yeah. Base computer it is. Claiming base. Right here on an exit system. That's fun. That's fun. The name of the base will be... Rust without air. Because that's sort of a weird thing. I don't know how that happens. It's just so flat and eerily calm. Okay, well, the first thing we need to do is get some power going. So let's start with structures. And I think we're just going to... scale? Right. No, it says scale and rotate. It doesn't look like they're going to let us scale this one. Yeah, some of these we can't really scale. Well, I don't... We're going to need some basic base setup here so we can get solar panels set up, because we're going to need power. And what I really would like is a little bit of separation here, just to get to this, and then delete these. Now, are you gonna let... Whoa! Whoa, 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 with the low gravity jetpacking. Oh my goodness. Even just a little bit of height, and you can see so much. Now these don't want to snap here, which I find very interesting. So instead, what if we... Yeah, these cuboid rooms... Right. Because we're going to... Oh, that's not going to work. Because what we need is some glass. So let's start by making some glass. Or, yeah. Because I feel like the truth is what we really need is just a lot of these glass rooms. I don't want to get crazy with this base, but I want it to be something that people see and they go, "Oh, let's go check that out." And of course, we need more glass. Let's remember we can make more than one unit at a time. Like that. And then let's get some of these square frames, right? Because we want to have supports. It's got to look, you know, it's got to look fairly natural. We want to do this properly here. Oh, not that that's a thing we have to do, but, you know, if it's worth doing, it's worth doing properly. Look at that. Let's put some dioxide in those systems, and let me see. If we keep going with the glass rooms here... and put them sort of in the corners, make it look like less of a plus sign, and more of a... diamond? Kind of. Hollow door right there, and then... these stairs don't exactly snap there. We can get the ramp. Yeah, we can do that. No, I don't want the ramp facing... I don't want the shallow version of the ramp, though. Yeah, see, there's a shallow version and then a steeper version. Let's continue with the steeper version, please. Oh my gosh, that's not going to work for me. I reject those terms. Instead, we're going to have a short-range teleporter up there, obviously. Obviously. Alright, let's go ahead and we'll get some metal here. Can we snap, scale, snap, rotate? We can't scale it. Toggle the build camera, sure. I mean, but the thing is, no matter how we slice it, we're just going to get... yeah, exactly. It doesn't want to conform to that because... no, it should just be in the center. I mean, let's face it. We want it to be right here. So we'll just keep on with the build camera. And then we'll go, let's see. Power, technology, Let's go short-range teleporter here. And then up in here, same thing. Short-range teleporter dead center, if you please. Right here. Now one of the things that we are going to need... Yep, let's go find this rusted metal deposit and just start setting up our miners. Now, hold on a second. If I go underground, it should be the same, right? Oh, that's not a hole we can go underground in. Okay, we're going to try something. We're going to experiment with something. Right, so we go dead center on top of it, and... Let's go down here. This is density underfoot, because we're straying off the center ever so slightly. Because drilling straight down is near impossibility. So now we're back to 77. Aha! Yes. Yes! This is what I'm talking about. Okay, so it looks like the actual deposit is going to be somewhere over here. Now the real question is, do I want it to be perfectly flat? Nope, we're getting further away from it. 99. It'll look less natural that way, but... oh, it's going to be impossible to get it right at 80. So this would be the dead center. Let's just get a mineral extractor down so I can see what we're looking at here. 78%. I accept these terms. Now do we flatten the terrain here? Do we have it look all natural? Well, we can restore it easy enough, right? So let's just see what it looks like if we flatten it. Oh, it doesn't lift up, does it? Restore, right? Oof. Right. Restore. Oh! Oh no! Oh! It didn't like that. Ooh. We're going all the way down here. Yep. There we go. Now I think if we go not restore but create... oh! It still shoved us up top. This is gonna take a little bit of practice, I guess. They don't really want us to add too much to this area without it shoving us. Maybe we just have to stay really far away from what we're working with. Alright, let's just flatten it and see what we end up with. That's pretty good. It looks a little weird cut into this cave like this. But if we want it to be maximized, that's sort of what we have to do, right? We don't necessarily, it doesn't have to be like maximized, but the better, the closer the better, I dare say. There it is. So now let's just see if we can get as many of these as tightly packed in as we can. Actually, let's color these, right? Are we talking about rust? Sort of this, like, orangish. Yeah, I like that. And we can just eat away a little bit above them. It doesn't have to look perfect. We can take away some of the hard edges here and just still deal with this flatness. I accept these terms for now. I think this is good. Cannot apply color. If you say so, I would swear I've already done it. But we can wait and do it after, that's fine. Missing components. Metal plating. Well, that's why we're here, isn't it? Alright, let us begin the metal plating creation. And 20? Sure. How much rust reliably do we need this thing to gather? 250 a piece? Or no, that's the storage. Being that this is an A class, this is actually going to gather quite a bit. And I mean, it's rust, so again, how often are people going to come here? It's really about the storage, right? This isn't something with the activated indium where we're worried about sheer large numbers of individuals showing up with any regularity with which we need it to replenish quickly. If this thing takes a day or two to replenish its stock out here at the edge of the Euclid galaxy, I'm sure it'll be fine. Which, if that's the case, we definitely didn't need to make this as big and flat and wide open as we did. But we might still change it up and keep this flat and maybe restore some of the cave, or, you know, I'm not sure. I reserve the right to change my mind on the appearance of this as we go. Alright. Okay, so these should all be connected now. There you go, 2250 storage. Everybody looks connected. Now let's go with the electrical wiring, even though we're not powered. Is everybody powered? That's going to be hard to tell. It is. Well, the only thing left to do now is to actually bring power down here. So let's find our exit. Oh gosh, maybe we can get that. Oh, Did we cover up our exit? I think we did. Oh no, we're trapped in here. We'll never get out. There it is, right? Maybe? No, but we can keep trying. And eventually we'll get it, right? It's gonna be two ways in and out by the time we're done with this. Okay, you could do it, terrain manipulator. Don't stop. Nice. Yeah, there it is. One way in and two ways out. Or 2 ways in and 1 way out. Oh, and we didn't bring a power cord with us. Well, okay. All right. Let's do it. Just fall damage all the way. Oof. Oh, there it is. Well, I guess it wasn't covered up after all. Oh, the terrain is changing and getting little marks on it. How interesting. Alright, let's bounce our way up top. It's not that far. Should be fairly easy. Come on. No. We're falling. Say it isn't so. There we go, there we go. Okay, hold up, hold up. Can we... to right here? Nice. Okay, I think we can just leave that attachment there for now. And we'll leave this here for now. I'm sure I'm going to cover that up, but we might set up a teleporter down there at some point. Maybe. Let's get some solar panels going. I think the best way to do that... we could put them on top. See, I want the solar panels to have their own area, though. And I don't even necessarily, like, it doesn't have to be a huge production, but I want it to be dedicated space, right? There we go. As long as... no, see, if it doesn't look like it's in the ground, then we're not building this base responsibly. We're not going to have any floating bases. I think we just built that one somewhere we didn't want it, but I don't really care. Because it's out of sight, out of mind. Sure, yeah, I don't see the stray pad anywhere. Okay. Let's get our metal flooring on it. What is breaking? What is being destroyed here? I don't think unless we want to go nuts with... oh, nope, I did not say that. I don't think unless we want to go overboard with the extractors that we really need that many solar panels. But plus we can certainly fit, what, we could probably put 4 per panel here? Gosh, I mean, how many of these do we really need? It says it only generates 50. We might need quite a few. Let's see, 4 per panel, and I built 8. I don't think we're going to need 32. Oh. Go ahead. Let's see. Let's try to get it to where they don't touch. They fit 4 on a panel with a little bit of room, so it looks intentional, but let's try to not let them touch. So if it's 50 per, that's 200. Alright, well we can do some quick math from here. I don't have to keep guessing. Oh, so it's 50 per... Oh! So 1 solar panel per extractor, plus whatever we want to power inside the base itself, which obviously is going to be a terminus. Plus we need to store power through the night, so we're not able to get an electromagnetic generator up, so... Portal terminus is only 20, though. Well, we're going to want at least twice as many as we need, and a robust battery array, which we can put most of the batteries underneath this. In fact, I bet we can get pretty creative with that if we really wanted to. Alright, let's get our build camera, so I'm not going to walk off the edge. Alright, so we had the extractors covered with 9 solar panels. Again, though, we're going to need power to make it through the night. I think we'll just go all the way. Let's do all the solar panels this platform can hold. Oh, it's too close to me. Oh, then I'm going to move out of the way. We're not... There is no reason for us to sacrifice our arrangement just because we're standing in the way. Oh, that's right. We were 1 plate short because we needed 32 and we had 1 and we built 30. And of course, we're just going to jump right off the edge. No fear there. Okay, electrical wiring. Now we're going to hide our wires at the end of this, so it's not imperative that everything is nice and neat, but let's keep it simple so it's easy to know if things are wired up. Okay. I don't mind having to lay the wires. I just feel like it's a little cumbersome. I do like everything that was added with all the infrastructure and electricity. I suppose it's good enough. As I've said before, I don't enjoy throwing spears at this game. It's quite possibly my favorite game. And I say that purely just out of how much fun I have. Like, there's always something more I want to do. I never feel like, okay, I've done it all, or I've done what I wanted. Alright, so this is where we're going to lay out the... let's see, basic floor structures here, yeah. Right over the ground. Now we could have given it maybe a door and some windows, but I just like it being open space. It's an airless planet, and this doesn't have a need to be inside at all. Alright. This is going to be a lot of the same thing, where we're going to arrange these in a similar fashion to the solar panels. So let's go ahead and get our build camera on. Condensed carbon? Are you kidding me? Are we? We're out of condensed carbon? I don't even know what to say. I'm shocked. Nay, I'm astounded. Speechless, flabbergasted. Oh, wow. I bet, if I had to guess, those solar panels cost... No? It's only 100 for the batteries. Was it the extractors? No. What in the world? It's not there. And it's not there. That's crazy to think of the fact that we went through all of our condensed carbon. Well, luckily we have a very easy way that we can make this right in the world. And I don't even think I want to leave this here necessarily. But for now, we're going to set it up because this is how you get your condensed carbon back. Before we do that, hold on. Let's see if we can get a trade terminal up on the wall. No power. No power anywhere. Well then, condensed carbon it is. Let's get oxygen here. And condensed carbon there. Then we'll just start multiplying it by 6. I think at this point, though, the episode has gone on for a bit. I really wanted to get as much set up here as I could. But I just don't know. Given the time constraints that we face, I don't know. And we have oxygen over there, do we not? Right? Not far. And this way, hopefully, we'll just have a neat little place, a neat little tower like we like to build. With a ton of rust. Alright, there you go. Get us a full stack. That'll take a little bit of time to process. Not long, though. I have yet to see much sunlight hit this planet, though. Well, we'll have to finish up this base in the next episode, as I can't have this episode go too much longer. It's already gone on quite a bit. Thank you so much for joining me. Until next time. Take care.